Welcome to Tips on Relationship. Like, share, and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, you're once again welcome to this new episode on Tips on Relationship. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about finances, how to handle our finances. And we'll be looking at how to handle our finances and how to overcome problems in our finances in a day-to-day life as couple and as people who live in harmony. Yes, we can do everything through Christ who strengthens us. That's what the Bible says. There's nothing that is impossible with God. So in everything we are supposed to look up to Jesus for direction. And so because we know Christ in us has given us the ability to overcome the temptation, to overcome the difficulties, so we can do everything through him who strengthens us. God bless you even as you follow this program. God bless you as you subscribe. God bless you as you share. If you share, someone will be blessed. You will be blessed. Yes, how to handle our finances. Firstly, we can decide to combine our finances. Like we can create an account as a joint account. And in this combination, we can as well put it in such a way that each individual should have a fund to hold on to after everything has been saved. So such that throughout the month or throughout the period where you think you can earn maybe another income to be saved, you are within that period, the individual or the couple can be able to cope. Or you can decide to put everything together and then you decide on a percentage that you can take out so that you can be able to manage it as a couple, pay the least or pay the needs that you have. So we are looking at a point where you can decide to do what? To combine your finances. Secondly, we can decide to keep our finances separate. Yes, you can decide to keep your finances separate. And when you're deciding to keep your finances separate, it's like you're saying that, okay, you have your account, I have my account. And so we save our things separately and then we decide to manage our own responsibility personally, but we don't look at the other person's finance. It is an agreement. It is not something that somebody needs to put it as a pressure. It should be an agreement between two individuals who are in a communion relationship. Yes, in a communion relationship. As well, when you decide to put your finances apart, there is still another possibility where the couple can decide to put their finances aside but now have responsibilities, like they split their responsibility 50-50. Yes, like 50-50. All right, I will use this as an example. Yes, we decide to say, okay, you take care of the light bill, the water bill, and all the bills. Like the man, my husband, you can take care of the water bill, the light bill, and all the bills, and then I take care of the feeding and every other thing. That is like 50-50. Yes, it can still be done in such a way that, all right, instead of splitting everything in the house like generally 50, you can decide to say, okay, pay the income of an individual. You can decide to say, okay, we'll take this, like, all right, you are going to handle the feeding and I'm going to handle the bills, the rent and the other things. But then now when other things come in, we can chip in whatever to make it up to see. And then when we are sharing our finances, there's another tricky point where we need to take very serious note about. We need to look at the income of individuals, because sometimes we may split it 50-50 and then weigh so much on the other individual that he or she might not be able to meet up to his or her own responsibility, and it will start wearing down, and then it will be like you're not responsible, and it will be like you're not doing it. But so we need to do what? We need to sit and then we look at our income, we look at individual income, and then we know how to split. You can't split a 50-50 responsibility with someone who is earning much less than what you're earning. So it won't even go, it won't really go. So we need to get to that point where we can share our bills, we can get so much responsible in our dealing in our finances. And then another thing is like we can see how we can live off one income. Like for example, if one partner is working and the other person is not employed, we can see how we can deal with like how we can be able to manage one income. Like if since you're the one who is working and I'm not working, so we start to see how we can live in that income and comfortably, and possibly we can be able to use that income to yield another income. So we need to get to that point where we can handle our finances in that way. I don't know if you're getting it, but what we're doing now is that we're trying to see how we can handle our finances, and we have been saying that we should be able to get responsible by discussing it as couple. You discuss as couple whether you keep it separate, whether you keep it joint, whether you split everything 50-50, or whether you live you plan on how to live on one income. Yes. Okay, we are going to go to where we have to handle the problems on our finances. When we have come to a point where we agree to do a joint account, to overcome some problems, if we want to do a joint account, it should be an agreement between two people. Yes, it should be a two-person agreement in such a way that you go to the bank, you decide what is the norms of this account, what are the things that will be done with this account. You agree, is it possible that one of you can definitely sign out money from the account, or the two of you have to have the two signatories before you can withdraw? Because that's where some couples have had issues in their finances, because you see they have a joint account and then it's like one person is the overseer, is such that he can withdraw or she can withdraw money at any time, but yet the other partner doesn't have the right to. And so sometimes you see they have issues because maybe the other partner withdraw the money without the awareness of the other person, and so on and so forth. So when you decide to do a joint account, please, dear ones, not to have issues, not to be having problems in your marriage because of money. Please, you need to sit and talk about it. You need to get to a conclusion on how to handle the joint account. And then you need to discuss your lifestyle choices. Yes, you need to discuss your lifestyle choices. Like sometimes you need to know what you want to become. At a certain point, you're getting when we have dreams and so on and so forth, and the other partner may not.
Next episode, we shall see how to handle the
And your
problems.
dreams, your choice of living is so expensive.